We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
I quite agree. We are under attack!
Over here! Come look!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, as for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Here, if you please.
It's you again. What are you doing now? This place is amazing.
Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Wished were always night.
Maybe I'll make myself
I only had to
scarce.
sleep.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket. I do like it here, but it can get very dark.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. Make... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Perhaps I ought to learn a new...
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
What is one to do?
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Don't look to me to solve this. I just really like it. Not for it, but to cut with a real valve.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Too many trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing, but passage of regular civilians is so. Should you seek entry in future, I bid you take the proper channels.
Stand off for a moment more. Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up. Last time I realized I best I've trained for this.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
My knees have been acting up of late. Rest.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Would be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so.
Look, as long as you please. Days like this make me glad to be alive.
The monster's really scary. I've never
seen... Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this...
Look, as long...
How to explain it? I feel a sense of clarity today, as if I've awoken from a long dream.
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph!
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again.
Peruse at your
Could you come over here?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. And treated to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. What are you up to? Well met, sir. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
I've just recalled a little tidbit. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
We're off to the tavern then. The Rockmouse's burrow, was it?
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
We're in your...
A hand, sir. Much obliged.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Right, just follow me. Here at last.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Backbatal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
So this Ambrosius fella possesses knowledge of the Godsway? Then we'd best seek him out. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Whatever's to be done. I haven't done this.
Have a look. What did I
Follow me.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Sure why. I'm feeling exceptionally fine today.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Here, if you please. Good, we're here.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal shards.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
sky is radiant, isn't it? I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Tis no great shock to me.
Ne'er have I beheld such folly. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. "'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The Godsway, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it after all. Now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Must finding these be so difficult?
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I feel indomitable. Whatever comes, I shall rise to meet it. We've become inseparable.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph! Suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you. Best keep still a moment.
Could you come over here? This way, if you please, Master.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forge would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. 'Tis possible. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Shall we go and speak with this oracle, Master? Ah, yes, I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Would that such tranquility could last.
I suppose 'tis so.
Since times of... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, the Godsway. However, it appeared his intent was to alter the... Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows... Then I bid ye farewell.
Lopo? Just as... You may... Today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Structure in the waters is most curious. I'm convinced there's altered its base near the seafloor. I swear, I've caught glimpses of it. Could be that whatever's down there is the source of all these blue shards washing up.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Now I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
I suppose I ought mention this as well. Gallant means abound in our party, and naturally so, for we are beastrons many.
'Tis of little import. We shall serve the Arisen faithfully, no matter our age.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Attacks will soon see the smoke held.
I dare say I could lift an ox.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
course it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this oracle, Master? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts, and regard her as family.
Vermon's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
My talents are not always talented. Whatever's to be done.
Some of us get good things.
Well met. This looks as good a place as any. To polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Here, if you please. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you.
No sense letting them gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. You'll not live to regret this.
and Arisen.
Come over here.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course.
One of us is entrenched. Something helping you, Master. Cannot imagine why anything should. I feel nigh invincible!
Impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, and you shame us both.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. 'Twill be safe in my possession till you decide to reclaim it.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. Methinks we've found all there is to discover here.
'Twas an ordeal, but naught tides one over like the promise of a stiff drink by a warm pub.
I shan't let them harm you.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've wrapped guilt, see? Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Not bad.
Here, if you
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. 'Twas an honor to lend my curative arts to your cause. Why not?
Tis a pleasure to meet you. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out. Be well, Arisen. I'm not one for tearful goodbyes, but I must admit, I've grown rather fond of you.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. How many times have we come here, I wonder?
Where your overconfidence does not lead to caution.
In truth, I'm unready to... Apart from this place, might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Wait a moment.
They mean us harm. How adorable.
You have my support.
Venom harpies! Avoid their venom at all costs! I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur...
The distance is too great. Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance?
Food is the fuel of any adventure.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
You have my protection.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. We've got them on the run. It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheath. All is well. I feel as fit as ever.
It is really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
our best when we combine our strength. I feel as if I'm possessed of a greater power. We've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Seems they bear us here well. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Strike
Mind the rain, Master.
The weather may yet turn fierce. Best we keep moving. Would you mind coming over here? Here we are.
I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. I simply do. The life force of the Arisen is wreathed in a warmth all its own. 'Tis most distinctive, and I am able to perceive it. Such is how I came to know of your arrival in this world, Arisen. Wherever you go, I can find you. 'Tis a most useful ability, as I'm sure you will agree. Of course, it ill-suited the Queen Regent and her plots. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Har Village, if you would learn from him.
He who was dragon-forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Har Village. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Power surges within me.
Over here, if you please. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my trickster's arts. The God's way. 'Tis a mystery even before my sight.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection.
Not rest on my time, Master. I've never felt more alive. Shall we prop up our tent and get out of the rain? Stay with me, Elizabeth. Hold right there. Creatures who know death cling to life.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens. Challenge, if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it's getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morning. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it, but I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens, Fen. I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
I quite agree.
Yon structure upon the sea bears an aura akin to that of the Arisen in some inexplicable way.
Curiously, it does not seem to be of mortal make.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.